Hey everybody, Tribe Nursing here. Today we're going to be filming a video about things you should know before going to nursing school. This video is so essential for your survival in nursing school. If you are an upcoming nursing student and you just got accepted into nursing school, this video is definitely for you. And I suggest you to stick around and just hear what I have to say, because as a last semester nursing student in nursing school, I have learned so many things about the do's and don'ts within nursing school. First off, congratulations if you just got accepted into nursing school. That is such a great milestone. You must be extremely proud, and you should be proud of yourself, because the next couple years, or depending on how long your program is, it's going to be a crazy ride. Not essentially going to be a bad ride, but it's going to have its ups and downs. So that's something important to keep a note of. You're going to meet your best friends in nursing school, and they're going to stick with you for the rest of your life. If you're watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with your friends. If you know anybody going to nursing school, definitely suggest this video to them so they can watch it and learn a couple things. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some major advice about nursing school. I'm gonna tell you guys some things that I wish I knew when I started off in nursing school. So let's get started. All right, so my first advice to you is to learn your study habits super early within the program. Everybody learns differently. So your method of learning is gonna be completely different from your classmates' method of learning. For example, for myself, I take notes in class, I record the lectures, I go to the library, make note cards of everything the professor spoke about, and use the whiteboard for active learning. Now, my method could be completely different from your method, but the point is learn your study methods super early so you are comfortable with it from the beginning. When you are comfortable with your study methods, you will be more confident when taking the exam. So that would be my first advice to you, is learning your study habits early within the program. So advice number 2, stay ahead in nursing school. So what do I mean by this? So skimming the chapters before class, reviewing the notes before lectures, researching the topic before going to class. These methods have been proven to stick with students during lecture. Now a student is able to retain more during lecture because they understand what the professor is talking about. Third advice, buy a planner. I can't stress this enough. The reason I say buy a planner is so you can stay organized within nursing school. There's going to be so much going on within your nursing program that it is essential to have a planner so you know when specific dates are. For example, you have skills dates, you have skills lab, you have clinical days, you have exam days, you may have days where you're studying with a group, you may have presentations and papers due. So having a planner and being incredibly organized makes your life so much easier when you are in nursing school. So advice number 4, I can't stress this enough, stop comparing your grades to your classmates' grades. The reason I say this is because let's say your classmate got an 89 on a test and you got an 85 on an exam. This may bring someone's self-esteem down significantly. When comparing grades to your classmates, it can really take a toll on your psyche. The reason I say this is because nursing school is already difficult. By you comparing your grades to someone else's, it's putting unnecessary pressure on yourself, and you really don't need that during nursing school. I'm here to tell you that you're going to do amazing in nursing school. It is just not necessary for you to compare your grades to your classmates. No matter what you do in life, there's always going to be that someone who's going to outperform you. And I've learned that the hard way. It's okay. There's always going to be that one person that's going to do better than you with something, but guess what? But you also have your own set of skills that you are really good at. So it's just not necessary for you to compare your grades to their grades, because it's just putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. So don't do that. Take my word. All right, so advice number 5. I honestly should have put this advice on top of the list, but it's at number 5 for a reason. So advice number 5 is self-care. As I mentioned earlier, nursing school is extremely stressful. You have so much going on: exams, clinicals, skills day, skills performance, quizzes, due dates. It's just, there's so much going on. And it's important for you to take care of yourself. It's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. It doesn't have to be books, 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 books. Yes, you have to study a lot. We already know that. But you also have to take care of yourself. So what I like to do after an exam, after I worked super hard, I studied so hard for an exam, I call up a friend of mine. Hey, let's go watch a movie. I really need to go out. Can we do that? Plan something after your exams. It allows you to de-stress, get your head clear, and it puts you back in work mode. Self-care is absolutely necessary. Myself, I'm the type of student, and I learned this the hard way, I'm the type of student to constantly study, and take zero breaks. And that is so unhealthy, and I've learned that the hard way. What I've recently been doing, and what a friend of mine has told me, is to just treat yourself every once in a while. It doesn't have to be every day. It's important to take care of yourself so you can stay sane within nursing school. Just take care of yourself. Whatever self-care activities you like, going to the spa, going to watch a movie, spending time with family, whatever floats your boat, go ahead and do it. Okay, advice number 6. Form a study group. Let me repeat that. Form a study group. Okay, the way I like to do study groups: study first. I like to do all my studying. I like to be on top of all my material first. That means I would have done all my note cards. I would have done my active learning on the whiteboard. I would have reviewed my notes so many times before studying with groups. The reason I don't like to study with groups right away is because I had to have all my material down so I can contribute to the group. The reason study groups are so important is because you may know something that your classmates don't know, and vice versa. You may have missed something during lecture that they caught on, and again, it goes both ways. If you just got accepted into nursing school and you have orientation coming up pretty soon, I would say exchange information with many students, get to know people, become friends with those students, because you know what? Those people are going to be with you for the rest of your life. My classmates that I study with, I am extremely close to them. So make sure to exchange information with your classmates, because your classmates are going to be the backbone of your success. So again, form study groups. Okay, advice number 7. Stay up to date on your nursing skills. In my program, we didn't get to learn our nursing skills until second semester, but staying on top of your nursing skills is so essential. Every semester for us, we have skill checkoffs from other universities that I've heard of. They do the same thing. In nursing school, you're going to learn how to place an IV. You need to learn how to do trach and suction care. You also need to know CNA work, such as making a bed, doing AccuChecks by taking a patient's blood sugar, NG tube insertion and removal. There are so many skills that you learn throughout nursing school, and it's important to stay on top of those skills, especially during summer break. I advise you to go into the nursing lab and practicing your nursing skills as much as possible. Okay, advice number 8. This is also extremely important advice that I can give to you. Nursing school is all about passing exams. Passing exams is essential within nursing school. You have to pass your nursing exams. The reason I say this is because so there isn't that fluff that you have going into your finals. Your grade is based solely off of your nursing exams and not anything else. So you have to be on point when it comes to your exams. You literally have to bring your A game. So how do you do well on nursing exams, you ask? First off, critical thinking skills, you have to be on top of it. Do plenty of critical thinking questions. Learn how to answer questions early within your nursing program. So let's say if you answer a question and you don't really know the answer, read the rationale. There are so many sources to do critical thinking questions. For example, you can do UWorld. There is also a program called Evolve, and many other schools also use it too. You answer the question in an NCLEX format and it gives you the rationale, and that also goes with UWorld. My advice to you is to work on critical thinking questions every single week. I say do at least a couple hundred questions a week leading into your exam, because by the time you go into your exam, you already feel so comfortable answering questions. It puts you literally in exam mode every single day when you're doing questions. But make sure to know your material before answering questions. So how I like to do it is I study the material that I've learned that day, and within that evening before I go to bed, I probably do 25 to 30 questions to test my knowledge. And if you do that every single day leading up to the exam, guess what? You've already answered hundreds of questions by that point, and you already feel so comfortable with the material that you're gonna do amazing on that nursing exam. And by the way, this is preparing you for the NCLEX, that big exam after you graduate. Advice number 9. Speaking about the NCLEX, preparing for the NCLEX is so important during nursing school. Get yourself an NCLEX book. The book that I like to use is Saunders' NCLEX RN examination book. This book is incredible. What this book does is break down everything that you've learned in nursing school into these little sections, and it organizes it good enough to the point where you can digest the material. And honestly, I even use this to study for my nursing exams. I recommend buying this book when starting in nursing school. I got this book second semester and it's helped me ever since. By the way, if you buy the book brand new off Amazon, you have the ability to use a source code and go on evolve.elsevier.com, and it gives you NCLEX style questions. I'll show you a little snippet of how the website is so you have an idea of what I'm talking about.
Okay, so here's the website here. For example, you can go on to custom quizzes and select any type of topic. For example, I use MedSurg and click on cardiac, and I just start the quiz, and it allows me to answer NCLEX style type questions to my convenience. The Saunders book is also incorporated with the Evolve quizzing, so you will be able to answer questions while studying for your NCLEX.
Advice number 10. Advice number 10 is literally patting yourself on the back. You got to nursing school, you got accepted. Be proud of yourself. This journey that you have started may seem never ending, but you should be proud of yourself every single day that you're waking up, you are studying extremely hard, and you are going to be taking care of patients that really need your help. So you should be proud of yourself. It's important to have a positive mindset. You are literally a rock star. You got this far. Nothing's gonna stop you. You're gonna pass all your nursing exams. You're going to graduate. You're gonna pass your NCLEX, and you're gonna be an awesome nurse. So that is my advice to you. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't, and share it to all your nursing friends, especially to the ones that are starting off in nursing school, who may be worried and may have some anxiety. The advice that I give you all is to decrease the anxiety and to prepare you for what's to come. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. Tribe Nursing signing out.